Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to go over my October favorites, and although I don't have too many things this month, the things that I've decided to share with you I've enjoyed very much and I'm really excited to talk about. So let's get started. The first item that I wanted to mention this month is a perfume oil, and I've actually already mentioned it in last month's favorites, but as I told you, I had just gotten this perfume and I just started to use it, so I wanted to kind of give back with you about it. And this is the Fez Oil Perfume from Kaina Giving Beauty. And I mentioned this before, my husband is very sensitive to scents and I am very sensitive to scents. So sometimes I like something that he doesn't like and vice versa. And that makes it really difficult for me to pick a scent because some scents will make me sick and some scents will make him sick. But this one puts us in agreement, and I've actually even worn it in the car with our windows closed, and he never asked me to open the windows, which is the ultimate test for scents in our home. So I've been really enjoying the scent. I definitely recommend picking up a sample because with scents it's always very personal thing, but I really enjoyed it. I also like the packaging. I like how I can put it in my purse, and whenever I want to reapply it, which is usually around the 4th hour, I will just basically open it, and it has a steel roller ball, so it's so easy to reapply. And yeah, so I've been really enjoying this perfume. I definitely recommend checking it out. The second item that I wanted to mention this month will also not come as a surprise to those of you who have been following me for a little while. This is the Rituals Plan B body oil that was created in collaboration with Kimberley Locke. As I mentioned previously, this body oil has a really wonderful scent. It's made with 2 types of jasmine, and it has also a hint of rose and vanilla and citrus. And I am not too much into floral scents, and especially jasmine. I'm not just the biggest fan of it, but I absolutely love the scent of this body oil, and the formula of the body oil is also absolutely wonderful and comfortable because it's very moisturizing, but as you apply it and rub it into your skin, it takes just about 30 seconds to 1 minute. The greasiness, the oiliness is completely gone. So you are left with moisturized skin and no greasiness and uncomfortable residue on the skin. So I absolutely love the formula as well. I'm also going to mention the same thing I mentioned last time I talked about this. This comes at a really good price point. Most of my body oils that feel as luxurious as this one are at least double the price of this one. So I think that for this price, this makes it a really luxurious treat, and I definitely recommend picking it up before it sells out because it's a limited edition, and once it's gone, it's gone. So I definitely recommend checking it out. I think it will also make a really pretty holiday gift, so definitely worth checking out. Next, I wanted to talk about something that I mentioned in a post on Instagram. I actually shared an article on Facebook. I will link everything down below if you're curious about reading it. But a UK university tested some makeup products that were submitted by regular UK beauty product consumers like you and me, and found that nearly all the products were contaminated with very, very bad bacteria, including meningitis bacteria. So they stressed the importance of replacing makeup products before they expire, although even products that were not expired yet were contaminated with the same bacteria. I have been very, very serious about washing my makeup brushes ever since I read that article. These are the London Brush Company brush shampoos. One is made with goat milk and is a known vegan formula that is specifically formulated for natural hair makeup brushes. The other one is a vegan formula and is specifically formulated for synthetic brushes. So I purchased both because I have a combination of natural hair brushes and synthetic brushes, and I have to say first of all that you do want to pick one over the other one depending on the brushes that you use, or both if you use a combination of both brushes, because they do work best for the brushes that they are marketed for. So I picked these two because I wanted to make sure to kind of speed up my brush washing process as much as possible because I have so many brushes and because I don't enjoy doing it. So I've been really happy with these two because they're effective. They make the whole process quicker. I used to use foaming castile soap to wash my brushes, and I liked it because it rinses off very quickly. These rinse off as quickly as the castile soap, but the fact that I don't have to pump any soap and the fact that the motion of swirling the brush in here basically does all the work for me. It just makes it a little easier, and I prefer this one. I definitely recommend picking them up. They're not cheap, but you will get a lot of use out of them, and they're a good investment, especially if you have expensive brushes that you want to keep for a long time and you want to keep them in good shape. If you happen to check out the London Brush Company brush shampoos at the same shop, make sure to also check out another two items that are really great for makeup brushes to wash them and keep them in good shape. The first one is the brush guard. This is like a net or a web sleeve that you put your brush in after you wash it. This brush needs to be washed immediately. As you can see, basically it helps to keep the shape of the brush. So this is especially great for tapered brushes like blending brushes or tapered face brushes like this one. It just helps to keep the shape of the hairs and not split. So of course the makeup application will be better, and also the brush will probably last longer. Another item that I recommend checking out is the Bendable Tree. In case you're not familiar with this, I have a whole blog post about it. I will link down below. But this is a really convenient tool because as you wash your brushes, you don't want the water that you used for rinsing to get inside the brush, especially because this metal part of the brush tends to loosen up over the years if you get a lot of water in it. So this basically allows you to dry your brushes in a vertical position so that the water never goes in that part. And then basically I put these little sleeves, the little brush guards on taper brushes, and this just makes my brushes stay in good condition and last longer. Moving on to some makeup, I've been really enjoying the eyeshadow that I showed you in my last video. This is the Carraways eyeshadow in the color Transcend. It's a soft, warm brown. It's described by the company as a coppery eyeshadow with a slightly metallic finish. I think that is just the perfect soft, warm brown that you can apply to your crease. As I mentioned in the video, this has a really great formula because it's very soft and applies really easily, blends easily, and stays on really nicely without creasing, which is very important for me because I have very heavy eye fold, and any eyeshadows really tend to crease on my eyes. So the Carraways eyeshadow formula is really great, and this color is just as great as the other ones that I own. I really like this color, especially for crease. I really like to kind of warm up that socket line. I find that it looks really great, and it's a perfect color all year round. It came out as a fall in the fall collection, but it can be used all year round. It's just a really good warm brown. So I definitely recommend checking this out. Is the eyeshadow I'm wearing right now in my crease. I'm not sure how well you can see it because I've blended with many other colors. Another makeup product that I've been enjoying very much is the Bite Beauty High Pigment Pencil in the color Honey Berry, which is the one that I'm wearing right now. And as you can see, this is a really chunky lip pencil that has the twist up mechanism, so it's really great because you don't have to sharpen it. And I love the formula of this lip pencil, and I will definitely pick up more colors because you get a very creamy texture with a lot of pigment. It looks basically opaque in one swipe, and at the same time it's very conditioning and soft and comfortable to wear, so you get color and comfort. It's just a really great formula. The Honey Berry color I think is beautiful because it's the perfect peachy brownie nude that looks flattering on a lot of people, and it's perfect for daytime if you want to have a very casual look, or if you want to pair with a more smoky eye, something a little more dramatic on the eyes. It's just a really great color. But like I said, I will pick up more colors because the formula is great. I've been really enjoying it, and I definitely need to get more of these. So I also have a couple of nail favorites, which this month are both from Cure Bazaar, and they are basically a variation of the same color. They're both taupes, but this one, which is called Cappuccino, is a light taupe, and this one, which is called Soffisticato, is it's a deeper, more brown and more gray taupe. Cappuccino is actually not a new nail polish for me. I actually wrote a whole blog post about this one about a year ago or so, and Soffisticato I just picked up this month. The reason why I like these ones is, well, first of all, because I really like neutral taupes and nude nails. I just like to wear nude nails all the time, but this one in particular is like the perfect neutral taupe that you can wear with everything, goes with everything. You just don't have to worry about what you're putting on or what makeup you're wearing. This goes with it because it's so neutral, and I like it because it keeps the nails looking polished and elegant. Even if you don't have really pretty nails, a color like this just makes the difference, make your nails look a little bit more elongated and more polished. Another thing that I like about these two nail polishes from Cure Bazaar is the formula, and I have to say that the Cure Bazaar formula is not really consistently great. Some of the colors that I've tried I wasn't really impressed with, but these ones are wonderful, especially Cappuccino. You can apply several coats of the nail polish and it dries so quickly that you can apply them basically back to back. You don't have to wait for one coat to dry to apply another one. And even when you apply multiple coats, it doesn't create a really thick goopy layer on the nail to where if you touch something after you painted your nails, you get your nails messed up. And that's a problem with me because I have zero patience for painting nails, and I always end up ruining my nails when I paint them. With this one, I don't have that problem. I can apply several coats back to back. They dry very quickly and they look so great immediately after you paint them. In fact, I don't even use a top coat with this nail polish because it looks just so shiny on its own. So I have to say the formula is just one of my favorite things about them, but the color as well. And like I said, this is like the perfect light taupe, and this one is just like a deeper, more brown version of Cappuccino. So they both have really good formula. But definitely if you like nude nails, if you like taupe nails, I definitely recommend picking up Cappuccino. And if you like something a little darker, Soffisticato is beautiful as well. I will link the review to this nail polish that I have on my blog in the description box. Another item that I've been enjoying lately is a silk pillowcase from a brand called Holistic Silk. And I've been wanting to try one of these for quite a while, but I was a little reluctant about investing in one of these because these are quite expensive and I couldn't find any real scientific proof that it does what it's claimed to do. The biggest claim for silk pillowcases is that they help to prevent wrinkles, which is a really big claim. And I wasn't able to find studies that prove that this is actually true. However, I enjoy using this pillowcase because it does help the skin in other ways. First of all, it helps to prevent the creasing of the skin that you get from sleeping on a regular pillowcase. And most of my pillowcases are basically cotton, organic cotton, so they feel quite comfortable, but if I ever turn my face into it, they do tend to make my skin crease. And I think that just the whole pulling of the skin is not a good thing. It's not a good thing, and it does, I think, in the long term increase the chance of wrinkle formation. Another thing that I really like is that, as it is actually claimed to do, it does not absorb as much product from your skin as a regular pillowcase, as a cotton pillowcase or whatever other fabric. And that's because silk does not absorb a product like other fabrics. However, I will briefly mention that there is a technology out there that has been proven scientifically in 4 independent studies to smooth wrinkles and prevent wrinkles in as little as 4 weeks. It's basically a pillowcase that is made with a synthetic fabric, I believe it's polyester, but is infused with copper oxide. And basically studies have proven that it really effectively helps to prevent wrinkles and to smooth out wrinkles. So I'm not really sure how I feel about sleeping on polyester. I will have to look into it a little more, but it does actually exist and it's been proven to be effective. So if you're curious, I will make sure to put a link to the product that I came across with. So the last item that I wanted to mention today is a food item, and this is the Pure Indian Foods Organic and Virgin Primal Fat Coconut Ghee. It's basically a jar of a mix of ghee, grass-fed ghee, and organic virgin coconut oil. I had never used this before this month. I used to use either ghee or coconut oil for my cooking, mostly coconut oil. But I came across this and I decided to give it a try. And basically what's really good about this blend is that the coconut oil has a very low smoking point. So it's not ideal to cook foods at really high temperatures, while the ghee has a higher smoker point. So the blending of the two makes these product basically suitable for cooking foods at high temperatures. So I've actually been really pleased because this is really good tasting. So I usually basically put it in my lentils, in my legumes, or in my rice, and I find that it tastes really good. And it's not only a taste enhancer, but it just makes the perfect base for making any warm soup. So I like to use it for sauteing maybe onions and carrots and celery before I put my legumes, and then add water and I let them cook in there, and it makes the food taste great. And like I said, it has a higher smoking point than coconut oil, so it works really well in really warm or hot foods like soups and stews and etc, etc. So I've been really enjoying this. I definitely recommend checking it out. It's, of course, it's not vegan, but if you're a vegetarian or if you are more into a traditional paleo diet, then this is a really good product to have in your kitchen. So that was the last item that I wanted to mention in today's video. I hope that you found it helpful and that you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to like it by giving it a thumb up and to subscribe to my channel so you'll be notified when I upload my next video. And next video is going to be actually a makeup themed requested video, something that you guys have been asking me to do. So I'm really excited about that. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Ciao!